Hey y'all, thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'm going to be taking down my Easter and giving my home a little refresh. So y'all, thanks for being here. Well, to start off today's video, I have to share this amazing blessing box from my wonderful friend Jodi. I've shared Jodi before here on my channel. She's always gifted me with the most amazing vintage antique pieces, and truly I am just blown away by her kindness, and these are no exception. She picks up on little things that I say, and she is so generous to share her collection with me. I have been looking for demijohns for a long time, and they are so expensive. I just can't seem to be able to buy them, so I've always just left them in the store. So she gifted me with 3 of her own. And friends, look at this amazing felted bird and bird nest that she made with her own 2 hands. She is so incredibly talented, and this is truly such a gift. I just think it's adorable. I can't wait to use this in my home, because since I'm taking down Easter, I'm still going to leave out spring, and this bird will last me all through spring and summer. It is absolutely precious. Jodi, you are so incredibly talented, friend. Y'all, even this bird nest she made, it's just so amazing. I'm just blown away, Jodi. You are, again, so talented. And y'all, again, look at these amazing demijohns. I'm so excited about those. But let me share with you what else she sent me. This made me absolutely cry. Look at this amazing spice drawer that she sent me, our cabinet. It's incredible. Again, this is something I see out when I'm antiquing, and I'm just always, they're always just so expensive, and I just always seem to pass them by. And I know she knew how much I have been wanting one, and I've got a real one now, and I just can't believe it. She's had it in her home for a long time, and she's gifted it to me to use in my home. And y'all, I'm just speechless. It's just so beautiful, and I can't wait to find the perfect home to just style this in my home today. But let me share with you some of the pictures that she sent me of her home. I asked her if it was okay. She just acquired that gorgeous cabinet. She also has this screen and porch that is decorated unbelievable. Look at all of her amazing pieces that she has right here. It's so incredible. And here is some more of that. Look at this cabinet that she has here, all decorated. I love that she's already set out some red, white, and blue. And y'all, here is her Hoosier that she painted green. It really pops and looks so beautiful in her vignette right here. I just love it all, Jodi. You are so incredibly talented, dear friend. Thank you, Jodi, for sharing your beautiful home with us. It's always such a treasure to get to see it. But y'all, here's my home decorated for Easter. We're going to go in here, we're going to take the Easter down, and we're going to give my home a refresh. Y'all, I'm not ready to take it all down because I'm still enjoying it. So if you like what you have out, just find ways to still use that same decor just by adding or taking a few things away. So y'all, let's get started. Sadly, some of the pieces I really enjoy the most are the things I'm going to have to take away. The plate that says Happy Easter, that amazing chocolate bunny, I love that so much too. But let's just rework this vignette to make it work, because I still want to display some of these beautiful things that I have out here. I'm not going to get rid of my cabbage plates or those beautiful flowers, but let's incorporate a few things right here. This plate I love, so let's just display it since I've already got some green going on, and let's just build up on top of what I have. I know I styled this for you in my last video. I put it in my brown cabinet, but I thought it would be so pretty right here. You can definitely see it a little bit better. So let's just mix all this together and see if it works. So y'all, I like this, but I grabbed this rabbit off of my Hoosier. I thought it would be perfect sitting right on top of this flower frog. And you know what? I really like the way this looks. Rabbits are not just meant for Easter, and so some of them I'm going to try to keep and just use in my home a little bit longer. But y'all, I really like the way this looks. What do y'all think? So moving over right here, most of this I'm going to take away. The moss bunnies, the eggs, and all of that. So let's remove all this, and then I think this is going to be the most perfect place for that beautiful spice cabinet that my friend Jodi gifted me with. I love that it brings the dark over here on top of this other light piece of furniture I have. I think this is so perfect. Now when Jodi sent me this cabinet, she also, and the demijohns, she showed me how she had it styled, and friends, it was so amazing. I want to do exactly like she had it because my friend is so talented, and you know, she always inspires me. And you know, just like each one of y'all inspire me with your comments and your thoughts and your ideas, and I always want to tell you how much I appreciate that. So friends, thank you for always sharing your ideas, your home, your life with me, because truly I am so honored to get to know each and every one of you and call you my friend. When I looked at her picture, I had the wrong drawer. So I'm going to try to use this one, but it's so close to the birdhouse. I think I'm just going to switch sides and add it to the opposite side, and I think it will still work, Jodi. But I just love what you created, and I just had to make sure that I styled this exactly like you had it. Friend, aren't these demijohns so sweet? I just love these little sizes. I think I love these so much more than I could love any big one that I could ever find. But I just added that little doily, and I think that's going to be the perfect touch. And then let's add in this amazing bird and bird nest that she created. I think it goes perfect right here with this birdhouse. Thank you again, Jodi. This gift is truly a treasure, as are you. So friends, in today's video, I'm just going to go around my home. I'm going to show you the Easter, and I'm going to take down what I can. Now, this little topiary only stays out for such a very short time in my home. But you know what? I'm going to remove the ribbon, and I think it will go ahead and work for a little bit longer. I think this is such a sweet topiary, and so I'm just going to keep it. Now, moving over here to my china cabinet, I'm looking at it. I don't see a lot of things that just scream Easter. I'm definitely leaving that beautiful picture of Jesus, and I think everything else is going to stay the same. I just love all these amazing pieces, and Jodi, my friend, has given me so many amazing pieces over here that I truly cherish. Okay, now I'm going to move into the kitchen and just share with you what I have there. I've got a few little pieces that scream Easter, so let me take those down and we will refresh this area too. think I'm going to leave the flowers in this cabinet, and I think that's all I'm going to do. I love the way it looks. So y'all, let's move over to the Hoosier. As you can see right here, I do have a few more pieces that scream Easter. I'm going to take the bunnies down over here. I think all of them, yes, I think all the bunnies are going to come down right here. So let me get those moved out and we'll see what we need to do next. I think it's so funny when you take down things, it makes sure things look more simple, more clean. And so that look just is so refreshing to me. I just added that little clock right there. I'm going to scoot these little butter pads over, make it a little more centered. But you know what? I'm not changing anything. And that's what I want to share with you. That's why I wanted to do today's video. It's just to share with you. You don't have to change everything in your home. And that's why I don't decorate with just strictly all Easter. I use a lot of everyday items as well. And that way, when the season is over, you're not having to redecorate everything. I'm just not ready. I love all the things that I have out, the flowers, the greenery. I love some of the bunnies, and I just want to incorporate those as long as possible, because my next thing I'm going to do is probably start into some early summer. And you know, this year it's a big patriotic year, and I know I want to bring in a lot of the red, white, and blue. But y'all, this is what my Hoosier is looking like right there. I love the way it came together. Now let's just tackle the living room, and I'm just going to give you a quick overview of kind of what everything looks like before we start taking it all down. So starting over here, I've got that little bunny right there, but I'm going to leave it because I don't think that screams Easter at all. I've got my ducks, and I'm going to leave those because they only are out for such a short time, and I love them. Now I am going to take away all the chocolate bunnies and anything again that says Easter, which is that little piece right there. And then I'm pretty much going to leave everything else in here. This cabinet is already styled the way I like it, and I'm not ready to change it. So y'all, just remember that you don't have to change everything just to give your home a refresh. So moving behind my couch, again, I just think I want to get rid of the carrots. And I think I'm going to go ahead and take down these two bunnies. I just like the more simple look, and I want to be able to see that corbel. And I just think it looks better like this. So bunnies are gone, and let's just leave it just as is. So in this little table, the only thing I'm going to grab is this little bunny right here, because again, it has Easter eggs. To me, that screams Easter. But you know what? The bunny pillow, I'm going to leave a little bit longer, and I'm also going to leave that amazing bunny print as well too. I think that goes perfect for spring, just as this little chick. I know y'all might think that looks like Easter, but to me, it still works. Now this cabinet has a lot of Easter, so let's go ahead and get rid of the Easter eggs and the carrots, the sweet postcard, and anything else right above that just screams Easter. My plan was to take down these two gold bunnies, but they are so sweet. And you know what? I still have little bunnies in my yard, so I'm going to keep those. I'm also going to keep that sweet little brass chick with the egg. That is definitely spring as well. And so let's just add in this little flower frog, and then I'm just gonna put on top of it that little eraser that I recently got. I just think it's so sweet, and that's it. I'm just keeping it very simple here, but again, I'm enjoying my decor, so I really am not in the mood to take everything down. The same goes for over here. I just took out the Easter egg, and I'm going to still enjoy this wonderful vintage paper mache bunny. I think it's so sweet, and I just want to enjoy it as long as possible. You know, really the same goes for over here. There's not much I want to take down except maybe this little egg basket, but the rest I'm going to leave. Again, it just says spring to me, not Easter. Okay, friends, we're almost finished. I'm going to go ahead and rework my little coffee table, which is this old trunk that I have. Sad as I hate to see these sweet little chicks go, I am going to pack them up with my Easter just because they are so precious. I don't want anything to happen to them. So I'm going to go ahead and take those away. And I'm also taking that bunny. I love that bunny. But you know what? To me, that looks like Easter along with all of this right here. Okay, so that's what it looks like right here. But I was thinking that I could add this bunny that I took away from behind the couch. I just thought it would work. I might need to take the bow off of its neck, but I think I'm just going to leave it. I just really think that works really well. I'm going to try something a little different too and see if it works. I'm not sure, y'all have to let me know, but I'm going to grab just a few things in style right here. Okay, a lot of these are things I've recently picked up when I was thrifting. I want to use one of these napkins that I've used again into my dining room, and I'm just going to open it up and I want to put it on the table. I want to prop this book on top, and then on top of that I want to add those architectural pieces that I just recently got. Now, is this going to work? I'm not sure. It's probably not going to be my most favorite area I've ever designed or decorated. But you know what? Sometimes just something different just really works. I also have this doorstop, and I thought that would help prop the book up a little bit. So let me try that. Yeah, see, that works so much better. I just tucked it under the back of it. And now let's just add these two pieces on top just for some more interest and texture. And y'all, that's it. I'm going to just go with something a little different, but I just really like the way this looks. Y'all tell me what your thoughts are. So the last place I want to change just a little bit is right here on my dining room table. I'm just going to take away the colored eggs, which already makes it feel less like Easter. And then this bunny, I was thinking about taking it away. But you know what? I like it so much. I'm just going to take the ribbon off and put it back. And I think that makes it look more simple and more like spring decor. So, I hope this video encourages you. If you like your decor that you have out, you don't have to completely redo it when your holiday is over. Just remove a few things, and you know what? You have a whole new space that you can still enjoy. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you will pray for those on our prayer list, and that you'll also give me the opportunity to share with you this beautiful Bible verse. In this world you have tribulation, but take courage, I have overcome the world. John 16:33. Friends, do you know that God is in control of everything that's happening in your life? So I hope that you will take heart and just know that God has the perfect plan for you. Cling to Him, and you will see His goodness and awesome power being fulfilled in your life. Friends, thank you so much for being here and watching. We appreciate each and every one of you. And friends, we look forward to seeing the next one. Bye, y'all.